Good morning, Mystical Love and Light here. I am going to be doing a prayer working for a client, and it's going to be a prayer jar to place under the bed. Now, even though I'm going to be using the jar for the client, and I will end up shipping this when all this gets said and done, I also put a Mojo bag here because you can put the exact same ingredients in here as you can a Mojo bag. So, first of all, I'm going to get the incense started. This is a spiritual incense that I am using here. Okay. Place this back in here. Also, I'm going to use the spiritual incense to cleanse the jar. I don't need to cleanse the Mojo bag because I'm not going to be using it. I brought the Mojo bag out to show you that you can do it either way, whichever one you want to put under your bed. You can even, if you do it in this, you can even slide it up under your pillow or inside the pillowcase if you want. It's whatever you want to do. But you can put it under the bed the same as this. So I'm just going to sit that there. Now when I'm going to cleanse the jar right now, also keep in mind that when this incense burns down, the ashes from the incense can also be dumped inside the jar also. And you can see what's inside the jar, cleansing it. And so the ashes I will put in here afterwards. Okay, so the first thing that I want to put in now, this protection jar is for protection for your mind, for your thoughts, that you keep getting these thoughts in your head, whether it's for trauma or for anxiety or for stress. With everything going on in the world right now, you need something to keep your mind clear so that you can think clearly, so you're not bombarded by everything else that's coming at you from all directions. You want to keep your mind clear, free of anxiety, free of trauma, free of stress. And so what I'm going to put in here is 1 bag of green tea, because it has the mint in it. And this will be for your mind, for strength, for protection, for dreams, for money, and for healing. You want to heal that mind. So we've got 1 bag of green tea. And you are going to pour it inside the protection bottle. I've already spoken to all my guides on what this working is going to be for. I set the jar on the floor where I always sit them after I finish them, putting my trash also on it so I can dispose of it later. So you've got this in it. The next thing that I will be using is amethyst for healing, healing for the mind. I say mind. And I've got a jar of some small amethyst. And I am going to place the amethyst quartz crystal inside the jar. The next thing will be rosemary to restore your focus and your memory. You just need a pinch of it. This is very simple. I'm trying to show some simple workings for you. Like I say, this will be shipped to the client to place underneath her bed. I should say their bed, but she's the one that's hired me to do the working for her. The next thing will be valerian root to bring harmony for the body, for the mind. The valerian root. Valerian root stinks, but it's good in its spiritual properties. It's good. The next thing I will add in is rose quartz. I'm going to throw that in. I am going to light the black candle to dispel any negativity that's in the brain. And what I will do with the candle is I will let it completely burn down. And then once it completely burns down, it will be off camera. That way you're not waiting for 2 hours for it to burn down. Then after it burns down, the remnants, whatever's left of the wax, I will take out and I will place inside the bottle. The same with the incense. When it burns down, the ashes I will also get and place inside the bottle. Then the next thing will be catnip for cheerfulness. That's not catnip. This one catnip. For the catnip for cheerfulness. Keep your mind happy, full of joy, good thoughts, so you don't think about anything negative. You just need a pinch of it. The bay leaf we will add for petitioning. And I will write on the bay leaf. Keep mind clear. That's going to go in. Also too, the black candle, the wax that is left over that I'm going to add into the jar, that is also to keep, to ward off the negative energies. Not only to keep your mind clear of negativity, but to ward off any negativity that wants to come your way. And the coffee to dispel negative thoughts. Put a pinch of this coffee. My working candle's here, but I don't need to light it because I've got that candle there going. And again, I don't need to say the client's name or date of birth. That was all set off of camera when I asked for assistance from my guides, my guardians, my angels, and my ancestors. Move this over here for just 1 minute. And then I have a brown bag here, and I am going to write a protection sigil. I may have to do a video later of how I do my protection sigils. I'm sure there's lots of videos out there how to do it. It's their way of doing it, but I don't even know if their way's the same as mine. It's just how I do it. I'm just going to tear this off. And you know how I don't like tearing anything off straight, because life is all crooked. So I'm going to make this where it's not got any straight sides to it. Okay, that'll work. This is my protection sigil. I will make a hole in it. I'm folding over the little edge so that it can be doubled. In it, and then I have some black yarn here. Doesn't have to be this big, but it's just the amount that I got here. And then what I'm going to do for the protection sigil is I am going to connect it to this, to the bottle. And tie it off. See it there? The spiritual incense. The reason I want to add it to the bottle also because it stimulates the psychic powers, strength, spiritual vibrations, and protection. So all of this, you really can't see it down here, but where this is dropping down on the holder, that I will collect, put in here. After the black candle burns down, the remnants of the wax that's left over will also go in here. And that is the prayer jar. I will go ahead and turn the camera off because you don't have to wait for this to burn down. The same things that went in the jar can also go in the Mojo bag. if you decide to use the bag instead of the jar. And that is all of that. It's done. It's not complete yet until I've added those two into it. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. After I get it all done, put in it, then I will package it up and ship it to my client. And she will put it underneath her bed. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Blessed be.